here to collect my Idworx e-bike. Yes, I chose to go electric for a while. Why? Well, loads of reasons. I get back to that later. And I'm staying 2 nights in base camp Bonn in this vintage caravan. These caravans come from everywhere. There's even a gondola from Switzerland. So an artist made all different kinds of styles. I'm staying in the sand caravan. I'll show you my caravan first. Come in my little house. Ooh, it's dark. Ooh. So this is my bed. And table. This is kind of the lounge place where you can lay down really comfy. Just like this. This is where I sit in the evening. So yeah, like I said, I'm here to collect the e-bike because next month I'm going on a big trip in France and I decided to go electric this time. It kind of was a big step for me, but last year I cycled in Ireland and a lot of hills, and at the moment my muscles are still pretty sore because of the burnout I had and also the fibromyalgia, everything getting together. And I notice more and more it's getting pretty hard on a normal bike. My legs are fine, but I get too much tension in my muscles, in my shoulders and my neck. So I thought if I go for an e-bike, then it's a bit better for my body and I have some time to take it a bit more easy. Also because I always make a lot of photos and videos, I stop a lot. I spend a lot of energy doing that, and I noticed more and more that it was getting kind of hard on my body. So there I go, electric. Like in the Netherlands, it's not really an issue anymore. It's not a big thing. So many people go electric. I still thought it was a big step to take, but because I'm a little bit against, I don't know, too many people having an e-bike. I see kids having e-bikes that could just be on a normal bike. But I also know it brings a lot of good things, especially if you're physically not totally okay, you know, then an e-bike is great. And I'm getting kind of a sporty one, so you still work, it's still like cycling, you just get a little bit of support, and I think it's a good thing. So, well, let's go. I was actually here a few years ago, 6 years I think, because I interviewed Gerrit, the owner, together with his father. His father was also a bike maker. He developed Goga, and his father developed Bataves. And I once interviewed Gerrit and his father for a magazine. At that moment I was actually cycling on a Goga. So Gerrit is the owner, he's going for a bike ride, of course.
Test some new Schwalbe tires. Ik ga nu weg, dan ben ik er om 16:40 uit hoor, 16:35. Dan ga ik op een krenkeling dus wat uit. Dus dan ben ik er om 16:38.
16:38, nou, dan timen.
Het werd licht.
Ja, het is een licht. Hausdag. Hello. Hello.
Snappy.
Snappy. This is Hausdag number 2. Hello. Here's my bike.
So, your new bike is our electric bike. So we use the Neodrives rear hub motor. And here you can see the inside of the motor. In the central part we have all the electronics. On the outside we have the magnets and coils. So the magnets are mounted in the outside of the hub, where the spokes are laced in. And by putting the current through each coil, the outside will spin forward. On the top goes the cover. Your own power goes in here. On the inside again we have electronics which are measuring your power yourself, and then it can calculate how much power the motor will give you to ride up the hills. And a big advantage from a rear hub motor is it can not only go forward, it can also be a dynamo. So it can go backwards. So it can harvest energy back in your battery so you can ride longer or brake downhill.
And this is the pinion, eh?
Yeah.
This is on my white bike.
Yeah, on both bikes you have the pinion gearbox.
Yeah, so on this bike it's also pinion.
Yeah.
It's a bit like a clockwork.
When I'm turning your pedal, then you can see I have a different speed for my chain ring. So now I'm in first gear, but when I'm going to gear 18, the heaviest gear for this bike, you can see my chain ring is turning a lot quicker than when I'm turning out my pedal. So it's a little bit like in a normal car.
And you've got a 3D printer as well.
Yeah. So we're using Dutch 3D printers from Ultimaker. So we have two running at the moment. Both make different components. A little seal cap for our crankset, and here we can show you later the finished product from this part. This is the top side of our chain plus our pinion parts. Here we have the bottom part, so that one is mounted to the pinion and the frame, and that one goes on top to finish it off.
And how long does it take to make?
This one takes normally 8.5 hours.
Ooh.
This part takes a little bit longer. This part takes almost 12 hours. We run the 3D printers almost 24/7.
Oh, and here you have some kind of, or is this a secret?
We built some stuff for ourselves to test things.
And this is for corrosion.
For
to test corrosion.
Yeah. So we have seen the bottom part unfinished. We have seen the top part, and when it's all coming together, we have our chain closet. So we will paint it so it looks really nice. But it's a lot of work, and we have very special bottom parts for each bike.
So you're making a wheel?
I'm chewing it now. This wheel doesn't come out of the machine. It's made by hand, so I have to tighten the spoke a bit first before I chew them.
They're all made by hand.
Yeah, we have special wheels, the carbon fiber rims. The machine doesn't read them, the rims, so then we have to make them by hand. So on that is, you see this very wobbly. Normally the wheels come out like this. This is out of the machine, and you see this, the spoke tension is maybe roughly 80% of what we want in the end, and the wheel is ready. Now it's a little bit more rigid, so I can check the chewing. So that's the goal, to get the yellow square should be inside the green square. This is just the alignment, and then I have to check the spoke tension with this tool. Not everyone likes to chewing the wheels, but for me it's lets me calm me down.
You have to do it a lot to learn it, like.
Yes, you have to practice a lot.
Yeah.
Yes. Are you interested in building a wheel on your own?
I'll give it a try.
Okay. Let's go over there. Okay. This is the rim.
Yeah.
Put it in a machine. You take it. Then press against this arm. With 2 hands.
Yeah.
So, and bend it a bit. So, and then a little bit more
Yes.
Once, the last one. Right.
It's
Ready. We are now a wheel building professional.
good
Then
luck with the wheel I made for you.
we make a lottery made by Jessica.
naar beneden?
Hey,
Hey.
hello.
Hi. Back from an active recovery run.
Feel better?
Oh, much better. I was very tired from the race. But I have to tell you something. Look at these cranks. You notice something?
Yeah, they're quite long.
Quite long. They're
Longer than mine.
205 millimeters. It's very long. Why? If you have tall legs, you need long cranks.
They're different lengths.
Yes. Well, I have to stand beside you. It's really funny is when you go downhill, your stance is much better. I didn't notice that before. So your feet are much further apart.
Mm-hmm.
So for tall people, you're much more stable. If your feet are, let's say, 8 centimeters more apart, it's amazing. Downhill, big benefit on technical stuff, rough stuff, slippery stuff. And uphill, it's really nice. Your cadence goes down a bit, but it works. And the nice thing is, Idworx has cranks for roll-off bikes that are 170, 175, 180, and 190. So if you select the crank option, the crank's made in Germany. That's not this crank, this is a special crank, but you can go up to 190. So if you have a touring bike, a mountain bike, really try it. It makes a huge difference.
And you cycle every day?
Yeah, every day almost. Yeah.
So you test everything?
Everything, yeah. Develop things for Schwalbe, for Idworx. Yeah, you have to ride yourself to do it. And it's fun.
It's fun.
It's a nice product. And it keeps you fit and you can eat lots.
And I'm going to test the e-bike soon.
Yes, do that.
Yeah. The bike is ready. So going for a little test ride. And then I'm ready for my next trips. There it is. It's kind of packed. Funny, long story. Of course, these bags are normally not here, but I had to bring some extra stuff to get the bike, saddles and stuff. Anyway, long story. Life of a travel journalist. I'm now going to cycle into Bonn to the train station and then go to Freiburg, where I have a press trip of a few days in Zwartwald. The Rhine. Beethoven. He's from Bonn. Cool. That was what I wanted to see. Getting to the lift. Hopefully there's a lift. Always the question on a train station. There it is. Hopefully I fit. This is big. As you can see, the lift is quite small. So this is life. This is cyclist on the train station. And the e-bike is pretty heavy. Hopefully they won't change the platform. So my train got cancelled and now I found out that another train is delayed so much that I can get that one. I quickly looked if I could make a bike reservation and I could, so I made a bike reservation and now I'm waiting for that train. It's all delayed, but probably will be not so much time to put this all up. Freiburg. Ik ben in Freiburg. I am in Freiburg. I didn't do any filming in Zwartwald, but these are some photos that I made for my travel stories in Dutch magazines. I will bring you and my new bicycle along in the next video about my trip on La Vele Maritime, a cycling route of 1500 kilometers along the French coast. You like e-bikes?
E-bikes? Not for me.
Not for you.
But for some people.
But you did develop it now.
Yeah,
so.
I think for some people it's very good.
Yeah.
Especially if you have a lot of gear. Let's say you have 40 kilos of luggage on your bike and you don't ride every day. I mean, you still want to go on a holiday, you want to go in mountainous areas, then it helps. In our system you can program, you can do very little support at level 1, so just a little bit to help you to a lot if you have a bad day. So I think that's good, but I don't like kids riding e-mountain bikes when I'm training here. They're like 16, 15 years old and they ride an e-bike. And they don't go very fast. They should go very fast. And you can make a sport out of it again. Like motorcycle, enduro, of road racing. But they don't do that either. They just pedal along slowly, maybe using 50 watts of their own power, as opposed to normally they would use maybe 200. And then I'm not in favor of it.